Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And in Chicago to start out. Here's Rodman. And then Rodman with the jam.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Outside DeRozan. The crossover. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
The flush. DeMar getting up.
And Rose, wide open, he shoots. Buries the 20-footer.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Outside DeRozan. Takes it inside.
Outstanding initiative there from DeRozan. And it's because of that take charge attitude he earns the call there.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Chicago calls timeout.
Shooting two.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now here's
Man. And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
And here's Weber. The kick out to Rose. Driving to the basket. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Rose. Here's Richmond. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
And a wide open look for Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Rose looking around. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
And Rose throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And they pick up 2. 6 points for Dennis Rodman.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
A shot by Rodman. Wide open. No good on the triple. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
So it's Toronto now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Weber drives to the hoop.
And looking so agile on that take. Weber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
Pass to Rodman. It's blocked by Shaq. Here's Jordan. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And it's Rose penetrating.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Poked away. Sabonis with the steal. Back to Rodman. Toronto working the ball around now. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 6.
Now this is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
That one goes in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
And they're running. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Rodman. Here's Weber. No good on the 3. DeRozan with it. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We'll take a quick break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Brown inside. Good defense by Jokic. West with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And he sinks the second. Toronto trails by 5. Pass to Holiday. The kick out to Barnes. Here he goes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Lewis. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here's Shaq. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Holiday. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down.
Great pass from a great leader, Jrue Holiday.
Chicago with the ball. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Doncic with the steal. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And then Brown with the dunk.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
Out to West. The 3-ball. Pass to Smart. Jackson in the corner. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. I mean, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Back to Rose. Going inside, and Rose throws it down hard.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Knocked loose. Jordan with the steal. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Second free throw, no good.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Jordan.
Sabonis very agile for a big, so consistently getting himself in better positions defensively.
Got that bucket in no time at all. DeRozan's got 9.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Rose goes in. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And defensively, you've got to play Rose for the drive. You let him get to the rim, and he'll throw it down on your head.
Outside Jackson. DeRozan scanning the floor. And he converts the layup. 11 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Left side, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And Rodman gets it to go.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Rose. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Sabonis. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Outside Jackson. Here's Rodman. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Pass to Jackson. 3 seconds left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Chicago leads by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Toronto trailing. Here's Rose with the drive. And the shot goes in. Rose has got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto. Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Chicago.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. Out to DeRozan. Goes up again. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. It's Jokic top of the key. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes outside. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Jokic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
DeRozan on the wing. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by Jokic. Nobody near Barnes. It's Chicago with another bucket. Toronto trails by 6. Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Good awareness from Jokic. He sees the shot forming and gets over there for the denial.
And the basket by DeRozan.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rodman grabs the miss. Here's Toronto. Richmond with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Pass to Sabonis. Jokic with the steal. Lewis outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Fader on the way. Another one falls for Chicago.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
And he drives in, and it's Richmond finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Jordan. Pass to Shaq. Over Holiday. No good off the back of the rim. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Toronto. A two-point game. That ties the game. 6 points for Jrue Holiday.
What strength inside from Holiday. Feels like he can score against anyone in the league with that size.
Steps back. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Chicago, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
The kick out to Barnes. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Chicago making a switch here. Stolen by Rodman. Pass to Shaq. The kick out to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's Rodman. And again, Chicago. No good. And here comes the break. Now Shaq. Jokic defending. Toronto working the ball around now. Doncic right side. Lock at 6. Here's Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Rodman in the high post. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Holiday with the 3. And no good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Chicago calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in on Avery Johnson talking with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Weber gets the bucket.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Rose in the post. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick in the bag to get where he wants to go.
Pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Lewis. DeRozan's shot is off. Chicago leading by 4. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Toronto with the ball. Outside Jackson. Richmond outside. Outside Rodman. There's the drive. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rose with the block. Back to DeRozan. Stolen by Jackson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Can't get it to fall. Toronto trails by 4. Here's Richmond. Driving in. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Rose. It's Jordan on the wing. And that one is off. Richmond with the defensive effort. To tie it up. Here's Rodman. Rose in the post. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Outside DeRozan. It's blocked by Shaq. They retain possession. And finished off by DeRozan. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Rodman. Jordan in the corner. Nice D from DeRozan. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Toronto. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Back to Jokic. Outside, Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Trying to end the drought. Sinks the triple. And Chicago leads by 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Rodman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Rose.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Outside, Sabonis. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. And here's Jordan outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Driving inside. And Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K